I was just a girl in a village doing alright. Then I became a princess overnight. So much to learn and see. Hey guys, my name is Lee and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a tag. I was tagged by Sukhroop from Sukhroop and Books. His channel is linked down below. And to do the thank you and next tag created by Janine over at The Story Ain't Over, her channel will also be in the description along with the original tag. I love her, and I'll tell you how I told you guys how I found her in a different video, but if you're new, I'll tell you how I found her because it results to one of these books and I can't wait to talk about it again. Okay, the first challenge is name a book that you said thank you and next to, i.e. book you DNF'd. I'm gonna go with Daughter of Smoke and Bone for this one. I read half of this at the beginning of 2019. It was I think it was my first YA fantasy. That was not a good decision on my part. It's a high complicated fantasy novel, and I read that as my first YA fantasy. I'm aware that was stupid. I'm aware I am stupid, okay? But I did DNF this, and I do really want to give it another try eventually now that I'm more comfortable in high fantasy and I read it quite a lot. Although I have been reading a lot more contemporary recently. I mean, last week in the reading rush, the only books I read besides two of them were contemporary. But that's besides the point. But yeah, I did DNF this, and I do really want to give her another shot because I think that should be an author I really like. Although, okay, I have an excuse for saying this. It was like 12 in the morning. Yeah, I was like in the middle of the night. Oh my god. And I opened up Strange the Dreamer, and I read the first page, and I was like, oh my god, there's so many big words in here. I was tired and exhausted, and it was 12 in the morning. Yeah. But I do really want to read that. It is also one of Katie's favorite books, so I do want to give that a try. Yeah, DNF Daughter of Smoke and Bone. The next one is you can answer the next 3 questions together for one book, or you can answer them separately. So, I'm going to answer them separately. So the first one is a book that taught you love. I was going to go with Her Royal Highness for this one, but I wanted to go with something that, because I literally just read that, I wanted to go with something that I read a while ago that definitely did teach me things. And I'm going to be using this book twice because the last question is made for this book, I feel like, in my opinion. But that is Percy Jackson by Rick Riordan. This definitely taught me how to love characters and how to love and just everything. It was just... I'll talk about this more later, but I did reread it for PGO along, and I used pretty much 2 whole tab things. I love this book, and I found the thing is, like, half the funny tabs in here aren't actually funny. They're just me being like, just wait until later in the book. Or later in the series. Or, that's true. He doesn't know it's true. Oh my god. But yeah, so, I love this book, and I don't know why I tabbed literally, these are 2 random things that I tabbed. I don't like Medusa. Anyway, but yeah, definitely this book. The next one is Name a Book That Taught You Patience. When I was originally putting this list together, I did another book, and I was like, but this is a better answer. And that is The Wizards of Once by Christia Cowell. This is the first book in the Wizards of One series. I read this for Believe-a-thon round 2, and I really enjoyed this book. I gave it a 4-star. But it taught me patience because the first 150 pages I was bored out of my mind. I was actually rooting for the main character's brother, who I can't for the life of me remember his name. But this follows Zar, who is a wizard boy. I'm just going to read the back. Zar is a wizard boy who has no magic and will do anything to get it. Wish is a warrior princess, but she owns something forbidden, something magical, and she will do anything to conceal it. When stars collide, Czar and Witch must forget their differences if they are ever going to make it to the hidden dungeons at Warrior Fort, where something that has been sleeping for hundreds of years is stirring. I really enjoyed this. Like I said, I was bored for the first half of the book, and then the second half was like, whoa. The one thing I didn't like was that my prediction was true, but I feel like you were supposed to predict that because it's kind of obvious. Sorry if you hear my dad, he's on the phone. But, yeah, I really loved this, but it definitely taught me patience, that if I wait and keep going, I will see the good part in it. So, woo. The next one is Name a Book That Taught You Pain. I was gonna go with something else, but I just couldn't, no, I can't not. If you want to guess what the book is, if you've been on my channel for a little while, you can probably guess, but if you want to guess, put your guess down below, and, well, we'll see if you're right. But the answer is Silence Bones by Junher. If you're new to my channel, and this is one of the first videos you are seeing from me, hello. My name is Lily. This book just destroyed me. I sobbed for the first time. I've never sobbed during a book. I shed tears. I never sobbed. I sobbed. Full out sobbed. Ask Katie. But, yeah, this set in 1800 Korea, following a 16-year-old, she's kind of a police officer, I don't know what the term is, I don't know how to pronounce it, and, she is tasked to help solve the murder case of Lady O, and it's so much more than that. Her past intertwines with someone else's past, can't say anything else, I don't want to spoil, but it's just, there's so many, so suspenseful, so violent, very violent, and it's just so good. And the killer? They got issues. Seriously. Jesus. But I really, really love this. I give this 5 out of 5 stars, and I feel like I knew Junher was going to do that. And I was like, are you going to do it in this scene? And then she didn't. And then she did it in that scene. In a different scene. And it was the most painful thing ever, because at the beginning of the page, it was like, stuff was happening, and then it's like, I'm gonna cry again. It also didn't help that I was already, what's the word? I was already fragile, because I had just finished Hamilton for the second or third time, and I was crying, because of the song Blow Us All Away and Quiet Town. So those two songs that happen, the thing that happens in Blow Us All Away. I'm not going to spoil if you haven't watched it, but the thing that happens in Blow Us All Away. I'm going to stop. I'm going to cry. Okay, 6. Name a book that you loved at the time of reading, but in hindsight you do not love as much anymore, but would you still learn some other quality from? I hate this book. Okay, this is Maximum Ride, The Angel Experiment by James Patterson. Also, the movie's just a disgrace. But this is the first book in a 9-book series. There's technically 2 series so it's a 2-series book in the whole series called Maximum Ride, but there's 2 series. The Fugitives and The Protectors. The Fugitives is the first 3 books. The Protectors is the last 6. And the Protector series is trash. Everything in those books are trash, and I hate them. The first 3 books the books in the Fugitive series are really good. I actually found Jenny through these books because there was a video called Popular Books I Don't Like Anymore, and this was book 2 or 3 in it, and I was like, thank you, someone who's trashing this. Also, a lot of people don't like this series, but yeah. It definitely taught me to never give up, I guess. I mean, technically this can teach me that too, but for the purpose of this question, it's going to be that taught me to never give up. These characters didn't ever give up. It's kind of annoying. I mean, they literally were faced with erasers. This sounds so weird saying that. If you have never read the series, erasers are half human, half wolf or dog or whatever, and they're vicious, and they're like evil things in this book. And I don't know why they're called erasers. Like they're I don't know. Oh my god, I'm laughing way too much in this video. I'm either laughing or crying in this video. But yeah. And they're like in every other chapter and it's kind of annoying. But they don't give up. They persevere through this book. Even though that kinda suck. But yeah. I actually started rereading it and I only got to page 165 and then I was bored. But yeah, so going with this one and we're gonna stop talking about it now. Cause I'm gonna cry. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna cry. Okay. 7, name a book you're currently talking to, i.e. have the hots for. I just got 2 books. This one! I'm currently in the middle of The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, hoping to finish it this week. And I'm definitely loving it. It's definitely informative and it's very depressing, not gonna lie. But I'm learning a lot of stuff and I love it. It's very sad. But you know what this is about, I'm assuming. So, yep, I love it. But that's my answer. And the last one is Name the Book That Gonna Last, The Book of You, the book that helped you love yourself a bit more. This was the first book that got me into... I feel like when... okay, so I feel like before I read this and found this series, I was at a new school. I didn't really know who I was and where I fit in at the school, and then I obviously found out I'm a freaking nerd and no one likes me. That's cool. That's cool. But I did find this and it just changed everything for me. I love this series so much. I have literally everything to thank for this series and Rick Riordan, because if this wasn't written, I would not be sitting in front of this camera today talking to you guys about random books, because this series means the world, and it definitely taught me who I am and taught me to love myself. So I just have everything to thank for the series. But yeah. And the last one is tag someone to do tag. I'm obviously gonna tag Katie. Do some tags, man. I guess I'll tag Troy. I'll tag Perks of Being a Bookflower. I love her. She's amazing, bro. God, if you are not subscribed to her, go subscribe. She's the sweetest thing in the world. Okay? Go subscribe to her. But yeah, and thank you so much for Sukhroop for tagging me in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!